My beloved soul, I welcome you into this moment, this space where love and hope intertwine. Before we go any further, I want you to take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you must. Feel your heartbeat strong, steady, unyielding. This heart of yours so full of dreams, of hopes, of quiet pain, of longing, it is here and it matters. I want you to know that even in your quietest moments, even in the moments when the world feels so far away, someone out there is carrying your name in their heart. I know you've had moments when you felt completely alone, when you've questioned whether anyone out there truly sees you for who you are. Maybe you've looked into the eyes of those around you and wondered if anyone could ever understand you, if anyone could ever truly love you the way you've always imagined. But, my beloved soul, I want you to hear this and hear it deeply. You are not forgotten. Your name is etched in someone's heart, someone who may not even know why they carry it yet, but it is there. It's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence. Someone out there, just like you, is being pulled closer to you by a force greater than either of you can comprehend. The power of an unseen bond. You might be wondering how that could be. After all, you haven't met this person. How could they possibly be carrying your name in their heart? But that's the mystery of the heart, isn't it? The heart has a way of knowing things that the mind cannot. It senses things, feels things, holds things that have yet to be spoken aloud. It's not bound by time or space. The heart knows that your name is meant to be with theirs, even if neither of you knows how or when that will come to be. In a world where so many people rush through their lives, constantly distracted by the demands of the day, it can feel impossible to believe that someone is quietly thinking of you. But I assure you, my beloved, that someone is, though you may not be able to see it yet. This connection is real. It is not bound by human limitations. This divine pull is at work, quietly, steadily, drawing two hearts toward each other. No, it can be difficult to trust in the unseen, especially when your heart feels so empty, so fragile. But understand this. Love doesn't always make itself known in the loud, visible ways we expect. Sometimes it is carried softly in the quiet chambers of another soul's heart. Even before they meet you, even before they see you or hear your voice, they are carrying your name. They are holding space for you in ways you may never understand until the time is right. A connection beyond time. We often think of love as something that happens when we meet someone, when we see them for the first time. We think of love as an immediate connection, something that sparks instantly. And yes, those connections can happen. But there's another kind of love, one that isn't bound by time, one that grows quietly, slowly, like a seed planted deep in the ground, unseen but strong. The love that someone carries for you, even without knowing who you are, is like that seed. It's already planted in their heart, even before the first time your eyes meet. And when the time comes for that seed to sprout, it will bloom into something more beautiful than either of you could have imagined. This love is already there. Even if you can't see it yet, even if your heart is hurting and you're wondering, when your time will come, know this. Someone out there is already carrying your name. It might not make sense now, but it is part of a bigger story, a story that is unfolding in ways you cannot see. But trust me, it is unfolding. The divine plan. At work, my beloved, let me remind you that nothing in this world happens by accident. There is a divine plan in motion, one that is orchestrating every detail of your life, even when you cannot see the pieces fitting together. You may not understand why things happen the way they do, or why you have to wait so long for what you desire, but please understand this. Every delay, every unanswered prayer, every tear you've shed has a purpose. Every moment of your life is part of the preparation for the moment when you and the one who carries your name will finally meet. You may feel like you've been waiting forever. You may wonder if love is ever going to find its way to you. I want you to hold on to this truth. You are not forgotten. Even in the waiting, even in the silence, God is working.
Hi.
He is preparing you. He is preparing them. And when the time is right, you will meet. When the time is right, everything will come together in the most beautiful way. You are being prepared for each other. Even now, the one who carries your name in their heart is being prepared just as you are. They may not know it yet. They may not understand it yet. But everything they are going through, everything you are going through, is leading both of you to the moment when your paths will cross. The heart's quiet yearning. I want you to take a moment and think about the depth of your own heart, the longing, the ache for something more, the desire to be seen, to be loved, to be chosen. You may have tried to ignore it, bury it beneath the busyness of life, but that longing doesn't go away, and it won't go away, because it's part of who you are. That deep yearning for connection is not something to be ashamed of. It's the very thing that will lead you to the one who carries your name. You've been waiting, I know. Waiting for someone to recognize you. Waiting for someone to see the beauty in you, the depth of your heart, your soul. But in the quiet of this waiting, don't forget this. Someone else is waiting too. Someone else is carrying your name, holding space for you in ways that you might never fully understand until the time is right. And when that time comes, when your paths finally align, you will understand why all the waiting, all the longing, all the silent moments were worth it. You will understand that God was preparing both of you for a love that would stand the test of time. And it will be more beautiful than you could ever imagine. I know it's difficult to hold on to hope when you can't see the outcome, when you can't touch it, taste it, feel it. It feels like everything is uncertain, and you're unsure if your heart will ever find its home. But I want to remind you, my beloved, that even in the unseen moments, there is something powerful at work. Love is not bound by what you can see with your eyes. It's often carried quietly, invisibly, in hearts that are drawn together by a force beyond human understanding, so don't despair. Don't give up. Trust that someone out there is carrying your name, even when you don't understand it. Trust that everything you've been through, everything you've experienced, is leading you to this moment, to this connection. Not forgotten. You are not alone. Someone is carrying your name in their heart even now. And one day, in God's perfect timing, your names will be spoken aloud together, and it will all make sense. In a world that constantly pressures us to move faster, to get things done now, to chase after what we want immediately, it's easy to forget that God's timing is always perfect. The waiting you are experiencing is not in vain. It is part of a divine plan, a plan that is far bigger and more beautiful than you can imagine. It may feel like love is something you're chasing, something just out of reach. Perhaps you've seen others find their match, their soulmate, and you've wondered, why not me? Why is my time taking so long? But what if I told you that the waiting is not a sign of failure? It's a sign of preparation. It's a sign that God is aligning everything just as it should be, preparing both you and the person who carries your name to meet at the perfect moment. You see, there is a reason why the one who carries your name has not yet found you. There is a reason why they have been walking their own journey, experiencing their own challenges, and learning their own lessons. God is preparing them to meet you, just as He is preparing you to meet them, trusting the process. In this time of waiting, trust the process. Trust that God is weaving a beautiful tapestry of your life. Even though you can't yet see how the threads are coming together, think of your life as a puzzle each moment. Each encounter, each lesson, is a piece of that puzzle. And when the time is right, all the pieces will come together. The image will become clear. The person who has been carrying your name in their heart will be revealed, and your paths will merge in a way that feels both familiar and brand new. The challenges you are facing today, the heartaches, the times when you felt lost or unsure, are not mistakes. They are part of your story, part of your growth, and part of the preparation for the one who will carry your name in their heart. And just like you, they have their own story. They have their own journey of growth and learning. The waiting isn't just for you, it's for them too. You are being refined. They are being refined. And when the time is perfect, when you both are ready, God will bring you together in a way that will leave you in awe. You will see, at that moment, why all the waiting was worth it, the beauty of divine timing. Now, I know it can be hard to embrace the concept of divine timing. We live in a world where we're used to having everything immediately at our fingertips. The idea of waiting, especially for something as precious as love, can feel overwhelming. But let me share with you something beautiful about divine timings. Never rushed. It's never forced. It comes in God's perfect moment. When you and your future are ready, divine timing is the beauty of knowing that when you finally meet the person who has been carrying your name in their heart, it will feel like you were always meant to meet. It will feel like something greater than just two people crossing paths. It will feel like the fulfillment of a dream, a divine promise that has been carefully written into the story of your life. And when that moment comes, it will be worth every second of waiting. You will look at each other and it will feel like you've known each other forever. The connection will be undeniable, and you will understand in that moment that everything you've been through, the loneliness, the uncertainty, the tears, was a necessary part of this grand design, the space between, while waiting for this person, my beloved soul. Remember that there is a sacred space between you and them. That space is not empty, it is filled with purpose. This space is where the preparation happens. It's where you are both learning the lessons you need to learn before you come together. And during this time, you are being shaped into the person you need to be to fully embrace the love that is waiting for you. You may not realize it, but this waiting is building something incredible within you. It is creating in you a strength, a patience, and a resilience that will serve you both when you finally meet. It is molding you into the partner your future spouse needs, someone who is ready to love deeply, to give without hesitation, and to walk hand in hand through every season of life. In the meantime, don't fill this space with fear or doubt. Fill it with trust. Trust that God is at work, even in the silence. Trust that the person who carries your name in their heart is being prepared as well, and that their journey is unfolding just as it should. The divine orchestra of your life. Imagine that, for a moment, that your life is like a grand symphony. Each note is a moment, each melody is a lesson, and each rhythm is a step forward on your path. The person who carries your name in their heart is like an instrument in this symphony. They are playing their own part, their own melody, and at the perfect moment, their song will merge with yours. The harmony will be breathtaking. God is the conductor of this symphony, and He is guiding each of you, both separately and together, toward the most beautiful, inspiring crescendo. You may not see the full picture now, but know that God is orchestrating every detail. When the time is right, the music will play and you will find each other. Patience in the waiting. So, my beloved, what do we do in this time of waiting? We wait with patience and trust. We wait with hope, knowing that God is working on our behalf. We wait with anticipation, believing that love is on its way and that when it arrives, it will be everything we've ever dreamed of and more. I know the waiting can feel long. I know it can feel like a test of your endurance. But remember, you are not waiting in vain. Someone is carrying your name in their heart. And every moment of waiting is one step closer to the moment when they will finally see you. And when they do, you will see the beauty of God's timing, and you will realize that every second of waiting, every moment of uncertainty, was part of the grand design. Trust in the process, my beloved. Trust in the divine timing that is unfolding. Right now, even when you can't see it, trust that love is coming for you in a way that will take your breath away. God is not a God of delay. He is a God of perfect timing. When your time comes, everything will fall into place. The one who has been carrying your name in their heart will come, and it will feel like nothing less than divine orchestration. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting in vain. Your time is coming. Trust that when you and the one who carries your name meet, everything will feel right. You will know in your soul that this was the moment you were waiting for. My beloved soul, there is a quiet call in the depths of your heart, a yearning that has never been fully explained, but has always been present. From the moment we are born, there is a deep, innate desire within us to connect with others. It is as if our hearts know that they are not meant to live in isolation. We are meant for connection, for love, for understanding that transcends the physical and enters the spiritual. Have you ever felt that pull deep within yourself that someone is waiting for you? It's not a fleeting thought, it's a knowing. It's a whisper from within that you are not meant to walk this life alone. That's the call of the heart, my beloved. And right now, that same call is echoing in the heart of the one who carries your name. There is a yearning in their heart, too. They may not know why they are being drawn toward you, but they are. There's a stirring, a quiet recognition, a sense that someone is out there with the same longing, the same desire for connection, waiting for the moment when the paths will cross. You both are on a journey that feels separate for now, but it's not. Your hearts are already linked in the spirit, waiting for the day when your souls will recognize one another, the heart's unspoken connection. Have you ever met someone and felt like you've known them forever? Not because of the years you've spent together, but because there was an instant recognition between your hearts. It's like you speak the same language even though you've never learned the words. There is something in their presence that feels so familiar, so right, that it overwhelms you. That's the connection I'm talking about. This is what will happen when you meet the one who carries your name. When your eyes meet, it will be like the first time you've truly come home. The heart, which has been calling out in silence for so long, will finally rest. You will understand, in that moment, that everything you've been through, all the waiting, all the longing, has led to this. The unspoken connection that has existed between you two will finally find its voice. It's as if your souls were waiting for the other, even when neither of you understood it. But the heart knows. The heart calls out to what it recognizes, even before the mind catches up. That's why, even though you haven't met yet, your heart knows that someone is carrying your name. Your heart is already drawing them closer. And their heart is responding in ways that they cannot explain. There is a strength in the call of the heart that transcends distance, time, and circumstances. It is stronger than any obstacle that stands in the way. When your heart calls, nothing can stop the other heart from hearing it, even if they don't fully understand the reason. The call is heard in the quietest of moments, when you are resting. In stillness, when your mind is distracted by other things. It's in those moments, when you least expect it, that the pull becomes undeniable. Even now, as you read these words, you may feel a stirring inside of you, a sense of something deeper, something more than just the surface of life. That is the heart's call. It is a call that you will not be able to ignore forever. And the one who carries your name in their heart is feeling that same pull. I know it may feel like you're waiting for something to happen, and in a way, you are. But you are not waiting for the moment to meet someone. You are waiting for the moment when your heart and their heart will recognize each other. You are waiting for the divine moment when the two hearts that have been longing for each other, sometimes without even knowing why, will finally come together. And when that happens, it will feel like the most natural thing in the world. While you wait, while your hearts call out to each other, there is a quiet preparation taking place. Your heart is being prepared for what's to come. You are being shaped into the person who will be able to receive the love that is waiting for you. You are being strengthened, refined, and purified. Just as your future spouse is, the person who carries your name in their heart is also being prepared. They are being molded into the person you need, someone who will cherish you, support you, and love you deeply. Just as you are learning patience, so are they. Just as you are learning trust, so are they. Their heart, like yours, is being shaped by the divine hands that are guiding both of you toward each other. It's in this quiet, invisible preparation that the foundation of your relationship is being laid. Every experience, every lesson learned is shaping you both for the moment when your paths will finally meet, right? This preparation may not always feel comfortable, but it is necessary. The waiting, the uncertainty, the silence, they are all part of the beautiful work that God is doing in you and in them. You may wonder if this is all just a dream, just a fantasy of the heart. But I assure you, beloved, that the call of your heart is real, and the call of their heart is just as real. Even when you can't see it, even when you can't touch it, that connection is there, and it's getting stronger. There will come a time, a moment in your life when you will no longer question if someone out there is carrying your name. You will know it in your bones, in the deepest part of your being. You will understand that the longing you felt all these years was not in vain. It was a divine preparation, a call that could not be denied. And when you meet, everything will make sense. The connection will be undeniable. The love that has been quietly growing in your hearts, the love that has been waiting for this moment, will finally be revealed. You will understand why your heart has been calling for so long, and it will feel as though every step, every heartbeat, every tear, every prayer has led you to this divine encounter. The recognition will be instant, my beloved soul. When your heart meets theirs, it will feel like home. It will feel like you've been waiting for this moment your whole life. And in a way, you have been. You and the one who carries your name will see each other and know, deep down, that this is the moment you've been waiting for. The hearts that have been calling out to each other for so long will finally unite. And when they do, it will be nothing short of miraculous. The waiting, the yearning, the heart's call it, all has a purpose. It's leading you to something extraordinary. And the future that awaits you is far more beautiful than anything you could ever imagine. We live in a world that's often obsessed with the present, rushing to find immediate answers, instant gratification. But love, true love, is not bound by time, doesn't follow a set timeline. It's not about meeting the right person at the right time according to the world's standards. No, beloved, love is about timing that's perfect in God's eyes. And in His eyes, you and your future spouse are already destined to meet. You may not know when, you may not know how, but I promise you, your future is already unfolding in ways that will leave you breathless. Someone out there is carrying your name in their heart, and the moment when you both meet will feel like a dream come true. It will be everything you've ever hoped for, and more. And you, in that moment, will finally understand why everything had to happen the way it did. Why the waiting, the longing, the silence were all part of the divine plan that has been unfolding in the background of your life. The divine purpose of your journey. I want you to understand something important. Something that will give you peace in your heart as you wait. Your journey, though one filled with uncertainties, challenges, moments of doubt, is not a random series of events. No, it's leading you to something beautiful, something that will give your life a deeper meaning. Every moment, every heartache, every tear, every single step you've taken has been leading you toward the fulfillment of a promise, the promise of love. The person who carries your name is out there, just as you are. And while it might seem like the journey is taking longer than you expected, I assure you, my beloved, it is all leading to something worth every second. You are being shaped, prepared, and refined, just as they are. When the two of you finally meet, it will be as though the pieces of your life come together in a way that makes perfect sense. The struggles you faced will be transformed into a deeper understanding of what it means to love and be loved. You will recognize, when you look into each other's eyes, that every pain you've endured, every moment of loneliness, was necessary to bring you both to this beautiful, divine moment. Your hearts will meet not by chance, but by divine appointment. At the exact right time, in the exact right place, trusting the timing of the universe, beloved. I know how hard it is to trust the unknown. The waiting feels endless. You want answers? You want to know when and how your love story will unfold. But I want to encourage you today. Trust the timing of the universe. Trust the divine plan that is being written just for you. You may not see the full picture now, but know that God's hand is in every detail of your life, every delay, every unanswered prayer. Every silent moment is a part of a greater story, a story that will lead you to a love that is beyond anything you've imagined. God is not slow in fulfilling His promises. His timing is perfect. And when the time comes, you will look back and see that everything has been part of the most beautiful plan for your life. You will see that everything that felt like a setback was actually a step forward, bringing you closer to the one who carries your name when the moment arrives. When you and the one who carries your name finally meet, it will be nothing short of miraculous. It will be like the final note of a symphony, the last stroke of a masterpiece. It will be everything you've been waiting for, and yet so much more. You'll recognize each other immediately, not just by your faces, but by the connection in your souls. It will be as though your hearts have known each other for a lifetime, even though you've only just met. That's the power of the divine timing that has been at work behind the scenes. shaping both of you into who you need to be before your paths cross. The reunion will feel as though everything in your life, every step, every tear, every lonely night was leading up to this moment. And when it happens, it will feel like everything falls into place. You will understand that all of the waiting, all of the longing, was necessary for this love to be as strong, as deep, and as beautiful as it will be. A new beginning. When you meet, it will be the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter filled with joy, with peace, with understanding, with love that is unconditional and pure. You will step into a future you never thought possible, a future that was prepared for you long before you even knew it existed. And together, you will build something beautiful, something that will last forever. Your love story will be the culmination of all that you have been through. It will be proof that no matter how long the journey takes, no matter how dark the night may seem, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. So, my beloved soul, as you wait, I encourage you to embrace the journey. Trust the process. Know that you are not alone. The one who carries your name is out there, just as you are, waiting for the moment when your paths will cross. And when they do, you will see that everything in your life, everything you've endured, was part of the divine preparation for this love. This love, which has been silently growing, quietly waiting, will come alive in ways you never thought possible. And when it does, you will know, deep in your heart, that someone was always carrying your name in their heart, even when they didn't know why. The future is bright, my beloved. It is filled with love, with joy, with the fulfillment of promises you've yet to see. Trust that your time is coming. Trust that the one who carries your name is already on their way to you. And when the two of you finally meet, it will be a reunion that lasts for eternity.